try not to. This might be a little faster than a Honda.
You do what makes you happy.
You didn't say drive like a grandma.
Just go for a little bit.
Sorry. Why don't you wreck the transmission too? I'm sorry. It's touchy. We'll see how well he drives.
If we're still alive, that's a victory to me at the end of this drive.
So I think you almost stalled it there. I'm just a lot smoother than you. Oh yeah! Does this have ostrich in it? Is that what that is?
Ostrich. Yeah, it's got ostrich.
I think this is a little better than prom night for me.
What is going on, guys? It is Austin with Gone in 60. Today I have a different, fun, exciting video for you guys. I let my brother-in-laws take my brand new Chevy Camaro for a rip around the block. So I let them drive. I asked for their impressions. There's a lot of jokes along the way, but they also kind of give their feedback on what they think of this car compared to my other cars. And with that, guys, let's jump into it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you had an awesome Thanksgiving. And thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel. I hope you guys liked today's video. Fat guy in a little car. We're in. It's all the turkey.
Wreck. Okay, I'll try not to. This might be a little faster than a Honda. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
This beat your record, Ethan?
What's that?
Would this beat your record in a race? Be close.
Depends. Is it a rolling start or? Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. I'll give you a mile rolling start.
You might beat it if this has to go in reverse.
I don't know. Some of the Fast and Furious movies reverse is pretty quick. Are all awake. It'll Ethan, these tires are really slick. It's not meant for this time of year, so just if you do get on it, just ease out there, then get on it, because it'll want to do a 360 on you.
You don't want me to go Tokyo Drift over here? I think that would be a bad idea.
Preferably not.
Okay, I'm just kidding.
But
don't you worry, don't you worry.
You do what makes you happy.
I'll go nice and easy over. You didn't say drive like a grandma. Alright, Paul Walker. Paul Walker ain't got nothing.
Ethan, just tap the gas lightly, then let off.
That sounds good.
You like those pops?
Yeah. Snap, crackle, pop. That's the way a car should sound. I think minivans should sound like that too.
Hey, we could make my wife's minivan sound like that.
We should just take all the exhaust off, just like straight out the case.
Straight pipe a minivan.
Should I go to Maverick right now?
Just keep driving. Just go for a little bit further.
Sorry. Why don't you wreck the transmission too? I'm sorry. It's touchy.
What do you think of it, Ethan?
Yeah, I think it'll probably beat my Honda Accord.
Yeah. You guys have been, well, let's see. Ethan, you've been in my Challenger, the Mustang, Camaro. Caleb, you've been in the Challenger, but not the Mustang.
I didn't get it right in the Mustang.
What do you guys think of this compared to those?
I like this.
It's okay if you don't. It's okay if you don't.
I'm serious. I need to drive it.
Okay.
But I like how it feels. I like the inside. I like the interior. You know, I never drove, and I like the sound of it. It sounds good.
It sounds good with the pops. That was one of the things I loved about it.
It's pretty smooth. I feel like it's pretty smooth to drive as well. It's got a nice tight around the corners.
So it's got like ambient lighting, so if you hit that, you can change that to different colors, and it'll change like the doors and everything. Obviously it shows a little better at night, but you can watch the doors now change to that color.
Oh yeah.
And then it's also got a performance data recorder. I don't have my...
So will it tell you how fast it goes in like a quarter? Will it measure that for you?
Yeah, they all measure it. Yeah, and it also has a performance data recorder, and so you can actually... There's a camera up here that records you as you're driving, and it'll show you your speed and RPMs.
Oh, cool.
And you can like put it on like video. So I've put it on some of my different videos and whatnot.
I like the heads-up display too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
There's something about like Chevys. I feel like they've got it going on when it comes to interiors. Yeah, it's a really nice interior for sure. This is my first time in a Camaro.
Is it?
We did a road trip in it last week.
Yeah.
Oh, of course you guys did. We went to Twin Falls. Jeez. Going to Texas without me, Missouri, Twin Falls.
All the places.
All right, easy there. The guy didn't want to let me get in.
There's a cop right there, so go slow.
Sorry, I didn't get into the rocks or anything, man.
No, you're good. I got rock guards. Had to put it down. It's copper. 5.0.
Exhaust?
What's that?
Did you use an exhaust on this?
Yeah, I do.
It sounds good. Is it it's not an aftermarket song.
No, completely legal. Completely street legal.
Completely street legal.
Street legal.
Oh, did you see that too, Caleb?
Yeah, so
Oh, that's cool.
so one of the things with
behind you.
one of the things with Camaros is the visibility. People say they have horrible visibility. So in this model they have the camera, you know, be up where the rear view mirror is. So how can you see out of it, Ethan? Is it bad? Is it?
No, I feel like it's pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's not like I'm going to be riding in like a minivan, obviously, but like
Yeah.
when you're driving a sports car, you're going to lose some of your visibility. But I feel like as far as what I've got, like it compensates for blind spots pretty well.
Yeah. If I didn't have this, my opinion would change some because it'd be a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
Like if you flip that button forward, you can kind of see how much it...
Which
you know,
one?
Right here, underneath it. Like if you flip that forward, Caleb. Now, Ethan, how is it if you didn't have that?
I mean, I can't see out my back window, and that
And my big head's in
the
the
back
way.
window is pretty small, and so I
Yeah.
feel like that is pretty
Here,
limited.
hit the defrost right there. Yeah. We're fogging up like prom night back here.
I think this is a little better than prom night for me.
my prom night wasn't exciting at all. It's funny, actually. So on my prom night, I borrowed my dad's GTO, and I decided it was a good time to tell him I wanted to take his GTO like 2 hours before we did it. And apparently he was worried about the car running, and sure enough, it died on us. And so we had to do with manual transmissions, remember, like if you push them in the parking lot in neutral and slam into gear, it'll start them. Yeah, so we had to do that a couple times, and then my parents had to come over and trade me with their Jeep. So yeah, my prom night wasn't exciting. So this definitely is more exciting than my prom night ever was. So the back of this car is super spacious. I mean, I got all sorts of room for activities back here. Not really. It's horrible.
Activities in the
Yeah.
back seat.
So if we crash, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. Ethan's just using the clutch really well, right here.
Being extra cautious.
Extra cautious.
No, the clutch feels good. I feel like it's.
Does it
not
shift?
like-
Does it shift good?
It does shift good.
Yeah.
Huh? You gotta switch me. I can't switch you.
Yeah.
I'm glued to this seat. No, you gotta switch me.
Yeah. You gotta let Caleb.
No, I feel like this. It shifts really nice.
Yeah. That was one of the things. I mean, I love my Mustang. It was really good, but the transmission in that, it grinded in like your first 3 gears.
Oh, really?
And it's the transmission that Ford put in them. They didn't put the Shelbys get a lot nicer of a transmission. They get the Tremec, but that was one thing like that I loved about this, is that it had that.
Yeah, it's easy to find the gears. I feel like the clutch is nice and firm. It's not too soft, but it's not too firm either.
Okay. What do you like, Caleb?
Good. The color of it.
Yeah.
The color looks so good.
Yeah, I like the color. Pro, like he never left.
Still in the game.
And these are my brother-in-laws. You guys remember Ethan from the last video, and this is Caleb. Caleb's up in
I'm
Idaho.
the cool brother-in-law.
He's the cool brother-in-law, so he says, Ethan.
We'll see how well he drives. You guys can be the judge, brother-in-laws.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If we're still alive, that's a victory to me at the end of this drive. So no crashes and everybody's alive is a victory.
This is the main road?
Yeah, why don't you go left? Because we got 5-0 over there to the right.
Over there drinking his coffee. Oh, I think you almost stalled it there. I did not. I'm just a lot smoother than you. Oh yeah! That's smooth.
Yeah, not bad.
That's
You
cool.
shifted that well. This isn't your first song and dance.
No.
Let's see, Caleb, what's the fastest car you've been in or driven?
The GTR.
The GTR? Yeah, that was it.
And then it would be the GTO.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was your one buddy's.
Yeah.
Was it the red one or?
The blue. It was actually it was kind of similar to this. I think it had more blue in it than this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did he? What did he do to his GTO?
I think speed limit was 50 here. I don't think he really did anything to it.
It was fairly stock.
I think it was fairly stock, but that car was quick.
Yeah, those GTOs move.
But these, I think he had something done with his suspension and stuff. This and the Corvette were a lot smoother.
Yeah, he might have had like coilovers or some lowering springs or something that brought it down lower. Ethan, what was yours, the GTR too?
Yeah, GTR.
So they used to live next door to, he actually does YouTube or did YouTube, Jaden Anderson. I think that's his YouTube channel. He has, what does he have? He has a GTR and then he has an R34.
Yeah.
And the R34.
Well.
Oh,
Wrong gear.
You're good. It'll show you sometimes what gear you're in up there. Not sometimes.
Oh, it shows you like the.
Yeah. Oh, can you see the heads-up display?
No, I
Here,
can. Yeah,
dip your head down lower.
Yeah,
oh,
I can
okay.
see, I can
so
see
it should show your RPMs and your gears, and see down by the red S where it says 3. That's the gear you're in right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like this display.
Yeah, heads-up display is pretty sweet. Those views.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a really nice car for sure. I think they did good on the accents.
Other than the centerpiece, Ethan, you didn't like the centerpiece, right?
Yeah, that was I think my one complaint.
What centerpiece?
Was the
where
head,
the dash
the
is.
actual dash.
Oh,
I
you
felt
don't like that?
I felt like they could have made it.
You like
I
it?
think it looks clean.
I feel like they could have made it flush. I feel like it's just. I don't think it's a bad screen. I think they could have made it more flush with the actual.
When I first drove one, I didn't like that either, because it kind of tilts down.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And I think the reason they did it is because, I mean, this is their track package, and the reason I think it points down is to prevent glare. And so I think that's kind of why it is the way that it is.
Yeah.
Smooth car.
But I mean, like, it doesn't look bad. I just.
For sure. Hey, I totally get it.
I think they could have made it look a little bit more smooth with the dashboard, but I don't think it looks bad.
Yeah. How do the seats fit you guys? Because sometimes I hit my thigh on the bolsters on the side.
I feel like it hugs you.
Yeah, hugs you.
Can you adjust the bolsters side to side?
No, you can't. No. So this is just. So these are the Recaros. These are kind of more like the racing
Does this have
seats.
ostrich in it? Is that what that is?
Ostrich. Yeah, it's got ostrich. No,
Ostrich
this
leather.
is Alcantara.
Alcantara.
Yeah. So it is a form of ostrich. It comes from the Netherlands that they ship in. It takes 12 months to get it, but I just mess it.
For a small guy like me, it fits good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Uh-huh.
us thicker boys at the bottom. I sit on the bolsters a little bit.
You know what I like about this car? Is you don't feel like you're necessarily in like this big car. Because muscle cars are a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
usually. They're a little bit longer, they're a little bit wider. When you sit in one of these, you don't feel like you're
I think that
in
was
a big car.
I think that was one of Austin's.
You might be in 5th gear too.
Yeah, what are you doing?
That doesn't look like first. Oh, you're reversing.
Yeah, I was
Got it.
going in reverse.
Well, that was one of the things that the Mustang had me like a lot better, is just how nimble it was.
Yeah.
And just how much smaller it
Yeah.
was. Because the Challenger's great, you have a lot of space, but it's also really big to drive, and
It is a bigger car.
it's like driving a muscle car, which for a lot of people that's what they want. You know, this is definitely more sports car.
I like this.
Ethan, what were you saying about getting fit for a suit today? I missed that.
He was just, the guy was just saying I had thick thighs.
What did
You
he
do
say?
have thunder thighs, bud.
So what did he say about the thighs?
Well, he said, I looked at the size of the pants and I was surprised to see they were 36s. I've never worn a 36 before. And then the guy was like, he said, how's the waist? I was like, yeah, it's too big. He said, well, I'd give you a 34, but your thighs are just too big. you got a set of thighs on you.
And this guy wanted to sell you a suit, or was trying to sell you a suit?
Well, I guess it was because I'd already told him that I wanted a suit, that he was taking the liberty of making fun of my body. Yeah, it hooks right there. Oh, it hooks. I like it. I want to get one of these. Let's tell Natasha that she can get me one of these for Christmas instead of me getting her.
This will be your Christmas present?
This can be, yeah. We'll just sell the house.
There we go. Oh no, dude, if you sell the house, you can afford several of these.
Yeah.
You know? You can have one for every day of the week if you want.
They do these in supercharged too, just like they do the Vets?
Yep, so the ZL1s, it's still the 6.2 liter motor, they just put a supercharger on it. And so this has 455 horsepower, 455 pound-feet of torque, and the ZL1s have 650 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque. So I can't imagine what that's like, because this thing feels torquey and punchy as is.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but with the supercharger, I mean, that would be pretty crazy.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be really easy just to light your wheels up.
It would. Yeah, it would. And that's kind of what I've liked. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can never have too much power, but I like kind of their bigger V8 models like this, because you can still get wild with them, but you can still use the power, if that makes sense.
Are these all 6.2s?
Yeah, yep. So they also have V6s and 4-cylinder turbos, but so this is their LT1 6.2 liter motor.
That's a good motor.
Yeah. Chevy makes good motors.
I worked on a lot of those 6.2s when I was working on.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, a lot of those motors. They make a great motor. I know it's not the same, but all the new tournament modes and things like that, they're all 6.2s. They're all LS motors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do a good job.
Definitely feels like a sports car.
Yeah. Well, I think that's where people need to classify this car, right? It's a sports car. You know, it's not a muscle car. It's not a touring car. It's a track sports car.
Yeah. Made for the track. That's right. It's where I'm made to be.
Live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Yes. All that matters is that 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Well, me and the mad scientists are going to have to rip apart. Oh, I've already butchered it. The piston block, or for the piston rings you just fried. I can't remember. I'm retarded. I'll cut that out, I think.
Yeah, we can edit this, right?
Yeah, we can. Well, after watching that movie probably 50,000 times during my lifetime, you think I would get that quote right, but apparently I can't.
How fast have you gone in this?
The speed limit.
Good answer.